We come now to verse 15 of chapter 4 of the Gospel of John. Jesus has just explained to the woman at the well that he could give her water, which would become within her a well of water springing up to everlasting life, so that she would never thirst again. It's clear from her response that she's still thinking about physical water. She's thinking about some kind of miracle in which she would be given a drink of water and never become thirsty again. And obviously Jesus has something a little different in mind. Don't know exactly what the state of her mind is as she poses back to him this proposition. We don't know if she's being a little bit even sarcastic about this, thinking this is really too good to be true and that you are a rather strange person even to be suggesting such a thing, or if her question is truly sincere. We can't hear the tone of voice, but probably a little bit of a mixture of both. As she answers Jesus now beginning at verse 15, lege, from lego, I say, this is third person singular, present, active, indicative. She says, pros auton. The use of the word pros here suggests at least slightly a kind of argumentative attitude. Normally you would have auto, the dative singular, she says to him, but in this case it's a little bit more of a kind of in-your-face sort of response. She says to him, with a little bit of force behind it, hegune, the woman, says to him, Kyrie, vocative case, Lord, and again, this is probably meaning Lord more in the sense of a sir, that kind of thing, rather than any notion of an elevated view of Jesus at this juncture. Dos, from didomi, this is the second person singular, active imperative. Give, moi, to me, tuto, this, to, hudor, give to me this water. So she's giving a command. She likes what she hears about this water. Of course, I think she's maybe a little bit tongue-in-cheek with this. Hard to tell. But in any event, Jesus has given her this remarkable proposition, and she's responding now to give her some of this water. Hina takes the subjunctive. Hina me is the negation that's used with the subjunctive, and so hina me dipso. This is the subjunctive of dipsao, to thirst, contract verb, the subjunctive first person singular, in order that I may not thirst, meda, neither, dierkomai. The verb dierkomai, from erkomai, I come, dierkomai, literally I go through. Here, coming through would be the idea, in order that I may not thirst, neither come through, enthade, hither, adverb. This is its only form, indeclinable, in order that I may not go through or come or have to come through hither to this place, ontlein. This is from ontleo, to draw, the infinitive here, present infinitive, or neither would have to come out here to draw. In other words, what she's asking, of course, is that Jesus would give her this rather astonishing commodity that would prevent her from having to make the daily trek one or more times out to the well in order to gather water from the well. This was a time-consuming responsibility, and she would like to avoid it, and she's thinking maybe Jesus could help her with that by giving her some of this alleged water that he's describing. It may be that she has something in mind of, calling his bluff. Well, if you have this water available, then why don't you give me some? And so Jesus is now put back in the position of having to explain even more clearly what it is that he's describing.